What's up, boys? Today we're going to talk about meditating and why you should adopt this habit. Well, why meditate? Many people are focused on their external. So you're going to the gym because you want people to see your muscles, and that would increase your ego because you're focusing on what people see, what people externally see. The thing with meditating and why it's so hard for people to adopt is because of the fact that people can't know you're really meditating. It's not like the more you meditate, the more this practice kind of people are going to be like, oh, wow, I could see the progress you've made. It's for you. Meditating is solely for you, and you're the only one who would notice the difference. So you really got to step away from this kind of ego that's telling you to not adopt this habit because it's not going to be worth it for the people around you that would not see your progress. And start focusing on yourself and your internal and bettering that. And so before meditating, you notice that you're almost the thought. Whenever you're stressed, whenever you're anxious, you let the thought kind of take over. You let the thought take over the current moment, and you really feel it. You don't have control. So you're really the thought. The more you meditate, the more you put into this practice, into this habit, the more you can view a thought, a negative thought, also a positive one, but whenever you're anxious and it bothers you, you could view it from a different angle that's not yourself. And when you view it from a different perspective, that allows you to feel more in control and therefore less stressed, less anxious, more, you feel more mental clarity in the moment. And so I want to explain a little bit the beginner mindset that many people have, and many people that I know have. You tell them they should meditate, and they say, listen, I've tried this habit and it didn't work for me. And then you ask them, how long did you try it for? They say 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a session, maybe 2 sessions. It didn't work. And so this is kind of the analogy of going to the gym like for 2 weeks and saying, oh, it didn't work. I didn't feel any progress. It's like as funny, but people think magically meditation should work off the bat because it just has to. So if it's not working for me for a couple of weeks or even a couple sessions, then I'm going to stop. And that happens with many people when they adopt this habit. What you have to understand is that, like anything, this is not an easy habit, and you got to put in the work, you got to put in the sessions, and that will take you not weeks, that will take you months until you start seeing some effect. It's all about delayed gratification. It's not like you're going to do it once or twice and then you're going to feel some kind of, oh, I feel so much better. It's not going to work that way. You're going to have to keep putting in the work, keep putting in the hours, etc. And so the next thing I want to talk about meditation, why it's so important is you're meditating for, let's say, 5 minutes, okay, as a beginner. Those 5 minutes, this practice is gonna be a practice that you're gonna practice those 5 minutes in the rest of the day. So what I mean by that is you're practicing to be more still, more in the now, more present in those 5 minutes. This kind of practice goes into your everyday life, and that's why it's so important. It's the only really practice that you're gonna use in every single second of your life, and the more you do it, the better. And what I want to talk about next is, if this is true, if the more we do this meditation practice, the better. And I'm telling you right now, it is true. It's almost linear, right? The more, if you see it as a graph, like time, and then like the amount that you meditate, it's literally linear. The more you do it, the more it's gonna go up. So it's like this. People think it's just like gonna go down if you do it for a lot of time. It literally compounds. So this is why I'm gonna take a break. So this is why you should actually increase your meditation sessions and double it. If you're doing 5, do 10 per day. You could split it into 2 sessions. So if you're doing 10, do 20. That's kind of your actionable step today that I'm gonna give you. It's better that you struggle with doing 20 minutes than comfortably doing 5 minutes in a session. You'd see like the more you do it, the better results you get. And something interesting is, we work out for like an hour, we work out for 45 minutes. Why are we only spending 5 minutes on meditation? Why are we only doing 10? So yeah, start slow. Today, start by doubling your meditation. And if you don't meditate, start with 5.